The Streamer Awards 2025. Some people loved it, some people hated it, and some people just didn't watch it. But whether you watched it or not, we all heard about it afterwards, whether good or bad. But one thing we can all unanimously agree on is that there is room for improvement. And before I get started, I want to say that this is not a hate video on Cutie Cinderella. This isn't some kind of hate piece, some brain dead Twitter terminally online cave dweller just typing hate spiel towards Cutie Cinderella. I actually think the Streamer Awards is a really good thing, and I think what Cutie's trying to do is really admirable to bring streamers together and to celebrate the space that we all love. So this is not a hate video on her or anybody that I'm going to mention in this video. Yeah, I'm just giving my honest thoughts and opinions on how the Streamer Awards could be better. So let's get into it. Now, I am a streamer on Twitch, and as a smaller streamer, I feel like I can offer a different insight to the perspectives that you might have already seen from the bigger streamers through the clips that, or maybe watching their stream or clips that surface and go around online. I feel like as a streamer, I'm tapped into the space, but I can offer a different perspective because I'm a smaller streamer. I'm not, the 1% of the 1% of the 1%. So yeah, I'm just going to be giving my honest thoughts and opinions on how to improve it, like from a genuine point of view. Now, there are some things that I discussed with my chat and that I got feedback on, and I believe that in my opinion, the biggest fundamental problem of the Streamer Awards is that it just feels like it's the same handful of streamers that are being nominated for everything, right? And that's why people have criticized it and called it the Friend Awards, because it feels like it's just the same 30 people being nominated for every award and passing each other around. Well, not passing each other. Not passing each other around, that's not what I meant to say, but you know what I'm saying? Like the same group of people being nominated for every award. There were 37 categories this year, and then obviously excluding game categories, Streamer's Choice, Brand Partner, and the other awards like that, there was probably like 33. And then you had Extra Emily was nominated for 4 of them. Kai was like 6 of them if you want to include AMP. I think Jason was 5 of them if you want to include FaZe as well. And this isn't obviously any hate towards them. Obviously, they had a good year. But if I were to show the Streamer Awards to somebody who didn't really know streaming, they would think there's 10 streamers in the world and they're all in that room, when there's thousands of streamers that deserve to be celebrated. When I was watching the Streamer Awards with the chat, I was watch partying it on Twitch, and you would hear, oh, what's up, Cooper? He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. He's gonna jump. He's looking at it. He's going for the jump. 3, 2, 1. Jump. Oh. When I was watch partying the Streamer Awards in my chat, you would hear stuff like, "This is Kai's 6th nomination and 5th win. This is this person's 9th nomination and 7th win." Da 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 da. And it kind of felt like it wasn't really meant to celebrate streamers. It was more of a popularity contest. And obviously, the biggest streamers are going to get majority of the votes. I'm not ignorant to that fact, but I feel like a good way to improve the Streamer Awards would be to limit streamers to be nominated to no more than 2 categories. And I think this would give a chance for more streamers to shine, not just the same group. Excuse me. And obviously, there are going to be streamers who are nominated for or have the most votes in multiple categories, but I feel like in order to give a chance to more streamers, the bigger streamers should be put in the limited to 2, but the 2 most competitive, right? So for example, Cooper. So for example, let's say we're going to use Kai Cenat as an example. Let's say Kai is nominated for 4 categories or 5, right? And he, has been nominated for 2, and he's been nominated for a 3rd. I think we would go through, let's just use just chatting, for example. Kai's got the most votes in just chatting, but he's already been nominated for 2. So you look at the next person, and you then, let's say they've been nominated for 2. You look at the next person, they've been nominated for 2. And eventually when you get, sorry, my Cooper is running around and being giddy. But yes, there will be more opportunity for more streamers to shine. So you'd go by what category has the most people trying to go for it, and limit those people to those categories. And then you'll have a wider selection of people to vote for and give more people a chance. And this is why categories like hidden gem and breakout streamer are more widely loved than the other categories, because it does exactly that. It gives people a chance. And that's what streaming is all about. It's all about a community, a group of people coming together to support somebody, or support a group of people coming together to support somebody or support each other, whether that be a chat supporting a streamer or other streamers supporting other streamers. Like when I Just Love Puzzles won the hidden gem category, so many people, myself included, were so moved, bro. That's what the Streamer Awards is all about. That's what it should be about. You know, it was amazing to see, and I feel like more of that would be better in the Streamer Awards. The same thing when Cooper, you're trolling. What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Oh my goodness. The same thing when Adapt won breakout streamer. It's just, you know, seeing those moments is what I feel would be a great improvement to the Streamer Awards, or even the Sapphire Award. The Sapphire Award is amazing. Things like that. You know, big streamers, and you know the bulk of streamers deserve to be celebrated. But yeah, hidden gem, breakout streamer, Sapphire Award. Those 3 awards are definitely the highlights of the whole night, in my opinion. But you know, when Kai Cenat walks up for his 4th award of the night, it's not as widely celebrated outside of Kai's community. And that's not hate to Kai or anything. It's just an example. And yes, that's not to say that bigger streamers shouldn't be celebrated. Let me make that very, very clear. But yes, I feel like there are thousands of streamers on Twitch, Kick, TikTok, even the vertical live streaming award this year. That was amazing. Like, you know, offering opportunities to more than just the top 0.01%. Or, you know, giving them a chance to be celebrated is great. And this is why I don't understand the amount of hate that QT gets, because fundamentally it's a good thing. The Streamer Awards is a good thing. Just little tweaks here and there, chef's kiss, it's gonna be great. The next thing that I would say to make the Streamer Awards better would be to make the voting public. Now, I don't necessarily think that the votes are rigged, but it would just get a lot of people off QT's back. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it would necessarily improve the quality of the stream, like the physical Streamer Awards at night. But as a concept, I feel like the voting being public would do a lot of good and silence a lot of people calling, oh, it's rigged, it's rigged, it's rigged. I actually saw Agent talk about this on his stream, and I saw it, and I really do agree with what he would say. When the nominations come out, alongside when the nominations are revealed, the votes are revealed with them.
Literally just make the votes public, bro. That would solve everything. Feel me? Like next year, like you should be able to see the fan vote and the panel vote. Feel me? The same way when in the NBA you could see MVP votes, which journalist voted for which MVP vote. Just make the shit public. Please just make the shit public. And if niggas want to bitch and complain, it's not to you. You didn't do the voting, nor were you on the panel. You feel me? It wasn't to you. That's what I would do personally. I take that shit off your plate. Feel me? Like that guy, put that on someone else's plate. You're gonna have enough things to worry about. That ruins the surprise. I mean, she could just reveal it after. You know, it's the same thing as the MVP vote. The MVP is voted by panelists, but we know which journalist or panelist or TV personality, we know who they voted for. We know their first, second, and third pick. We know what it is. They have to publish it. So when somebody votes John Morant for MVP, even though John Morant had a good year, we know he's not the MVP. We can see which dumbass did that. So that's like, in my opinion, bro, that's lazy. That's like, at least they patched that problem right there. Because I don't see her doing it again the way she did it last year. It just caused too much shit, bro. It's revealed after. It's just going to say it's rigged reactions. I mean, then there's not much she could do about that, bro. Literally, there's not much.
But yeah, that's really it. That's my thoughts on how I think the Streamer Awards could be improved. I do have more thoughts, but I really don't think I'm qualified to talk about them, because I personally have no idea what it takes to run an event of that scale. So these are just my thoughts. That's all I'll say. Other than that, what I've talked about in this video, probably have better writers for the jokes. Some of the jokes really didn't land. Some of the jokes weren't bad. I feel like some of the streamers just needed to lighten up, but definitely hire better people to write the jokes, because there was some rough watches. And I would say ban India Love and Dez from all streamer awards, and we're gonna be golden. So if you agree with what I've said in this video, let me know. Let's have a discussion in the comments. And let me know what you think, what I've said, or if you have any separate ideas, we can talk about it. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.